Hello everyone, welcome back to the illest illuminator. We are going to do the November reading for you guys. This will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Also for cross watchers, feel free to swap the energies. I might be talking to you when I'm doing the first row, so keep that in mind. And if this resonated with you, please drop a like, share a comment and subscribe. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. What's going on for Taurus? I got the Magician. Good way to start. You guys are definitely manifesting a lot of things in your life. You feel like you are equipped enough to make your dreams come true. You are really working on a lot of things and also perhaps manifesting the right relationship into your life. You may have had some setbacks, but I feel like you have overcome them all one by one. Definitely look at that. Very, very positive start of the reading. I got the Nine of Pentacles with the Magician card. So some of you are definitely also protecting your independence and you're breaking free from a lot of things. You're doing things alone. All right, this is you being very secure within yourself, having the confidence to manifest all that you want. All right, perhaps there is a relationship that is not completely harmonious, so to speak, but you are definitely trying to make the best out of it. All right, and if this means that you need to do something on your own or you have to walk that path of your journey alone and manifest your own dreams and desires, you will do that. All right, it will not, like, you know, throw you off. You will not get like, oh, why am I not with this individual at this point? No, you're just focusing on yourself, and it's very, very positive. It's very positive. But a lot of, you know, me, myself, my word, my security, my independence, like all of that kind of energy is what you are also seeing yourself with. All right, like you're really concentrated on yourself and how you project yourself towards the outside, and it's very, very positive. Taurus is very positive. I remember that you guys had some readings last couple of months. They were quite... Are we kidding? I hope you guys don't hear the construction noise. My God, it's like the second I started this reading, my neighbors start to do something around the house. However, let's see what is going on the other side. I remember that your extended reading, even though it started off very, very, you know, on a low vibration in the YouTube reading, I remember that your extended readings were like, you know, flip the script. It was like all positive at the end. And it shows that you are in that continuation here. Yeah, Page of Cups. Look at that. There is definitely a love offer that's coming in. This could be someone expressing their true nature, their innocence towards you. So if you've had... I'm sorry, but this is really, really good. Look at that. We've got the Knight of Cups and we got the Lovers card. So this individual that you're dealing with could definitely be a Gemini, all right? Or they have Gemini very strongly in their chart. They are going to express, or they have already expressed their love, and maybe it may have come across very little, like the way that they have expressed their desires or their love towards you, but it's very big. All right, with this Lovers card, they feel a very strong connection. They are very attracted to the fact that you're really, you know, working on yourself and building yourself back up after whatever hardship you've been through. So this is someone that is truly admiring you, like most definitely. All right, and they may want you to make a decision to be in a relationship with them. All right, so this is overall very, very positive. Could also be a water sign, Gemini for real, but Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is also here. I got Earth sign. So let's see what else are the messages for Taurus. You got the Ten of Wands though. Be careful with that Ten of Wands. But I feel like this is that difficult cycle that's coming to an end. We got the Star card in the reverse. So for some of you, sometimes you take things too personally, perhaps, or you take too much on your plate. And when you do that, you kind of like lose sight a bit, and you kind of like get a bit like in that hopeless energies and like, oh, it's never going to happen, and I don't have any faith in this, I don't have any, you know, it's too much for me, it's too draining for me, and I don't see where this is going. But actually, if you keep on going, you're gonna, you know, the star is here, it is going to happen. But, you know, don't get like distracted by your own, how do I say this? Sorry. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted by other people. Don't get distracted by all the things that you still have to fix in this relationship, because at the end of the day, you are going to get your wish fulfillment. But the key here is to not lose faith, to not lose hope. You are on the right path, but you're not seeing it because the Ten of Wands is saying that things are just a bit too heavy on you. But you are ending that cycle. So you are in the midst of ending a cycle, a very difficult cycle, and after that there is going to be a lot of healing, a lot of true innocence is what I'm hearing. Like true authentic innocence is about to come at the foreplay for you. So do not lose your faith, do not lose your hope, because that's when you kind of like lose it, or you lose the situation. So even though with the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse, you may have gone through a lot of hardships, like I said, you may have, you know, there was a lot of bad timing, a lot of betrayals in the past, a lot of poor judgments, like not making the right call at the right time is what I'm seeing here. But don't let that cloud your vision. Don't let that cloud your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your desires, because you're really close. You're really, really close. Queen of Cups. I told you someone is definitely in love with you. This person is definitely in love with you. They may want to express their love more freely towards you or be a bit more receptive, but they're still considering how to word that. Like maybe they are trying to, like I see someone here writing down their feelings and going over it and over it. So if you're not receiving the full reveal of their emotions, it's because they are still trying to get the right words to you. So this is very, very positive. This is very positive. They have a lot of emotions for you, but they may be keeping it to themselves. They may be like, you know, writing things down. Like whenever they are going to have this full conversation with you, they want it to be, you know, well thought of. You know, so that's very, very cool. You got the Strength card in the reverse, so this person may be still recovering from a lot of things. There might have been a lot of distractions in their own life that they still feel weak. All right, they still are trying to recover from that. So I see two healing cards that are in the reverse here. The Star is a healing card, and the Strength card is overcoming a very difficult situation and getting your strength out of it, finding compassion for yourself. So this person may be still in the midst of getting over a situation that has happened in the past. All right, I got the King of Cups here in the reverse. So this person is not ready to take the right action at this point because they are still progressing their own feelings, whatever they went through. All right, and they still trying to find the courage to speak this up towards you. So be patient. That's what it is. Like, be patient. What's the blockage for my dear Taurus? Yeah, the Devil in the reverse. You guys are really in a transitioning process where you both brought in some negative energies, all right? Some energies of, could be competition or trying to own one another, or being very obsessive or possessive towards one another, and you both are trying to overcome that now. This person is almost there, all right? And you know what your flaws are, what your mistakes are, and you're ready to release that, but it's still in a progress. That's why you need to be a little bit more patient with yourself, because you are recognizing your own failure, so to speak, or your own way of behaving, like some kind of a lack consciousness that you have been going through, but you're getting there. All right, so don't fuss too much with yourself, because you're really getting there. Yeah, the Tower reverse. You know now what is bringing this construction. I hear construction and I'm just taking that word onto myself. I'm so sorry. But you know, you recognize what went wrong in the situation, where you went wrong yourself in the situation as well, and you're slowly but surely making those changes, and you know what could, how do I say that word? Like, you know how to, just give me a second, let me have some water. Anyway, that was actually what I wanted to say. Like, you know exactly what you did wrong in this connection, and you're really trying to work on that, all right? And these were definitely some negative aspects that caused for a lot of destructions, and now you're trying to avoid that. You're trying to see what caused that conflict, and you're trying to work on it. So it's very, very positive, but you are not seeing it. That's what I feel like, because you get the 10 of Wands there. You feel like, oh, everything is getting heavy on me, and everything is draining me, and like I need to fix them. I need to fix my own life. I need to fix my own situation. I need to be in loving help for them. Well, I also need some help. So you're really in that midst of like, whoa, it's getting too much for me, and you're not seeing the changes that you are actually doing, which are very good. It's very positive for you to recognize this destructive behavior. So let's see, what is their blockage? And if you have been dealing with a third-party situation, or from an addiction, or, you know, overeating, overdrinking, whatsoever, you are slowly getting out of that as well, is what I'm seeing here. Wow, double ending, double ending here. They got the World card with the Death card. Both are talking about an ending, and it's in their blockage. So this person has a very tough time to change some kind of a lesson that they have learned in this connection with you. They are not very open for change, all right? It could be dealing with someone that has a lot of fixed energy within them. So they don't want this to end. They don't want this to be over with you if you were a bit like at a rift, but they don't know how to make the right changes within themselves to change the situation at this point, all right? There could be also a lot of distance, and I feel with this energy it might have been a change that has taken them a year, all right? So this person has gone through a very difficult change in their life, and it took them a whole year to get their stuff together, all right? So that's why I feel like maybe you need to be a bit more patient with them, because they are just coming out of a very difficult cycle themselves, and they do have a lot of feelings for you, but they may feel a bit weak, or not having the strength to express all that they do feel for you, all right? So yeah, it does look positive though. It does look positive. What are the hopes for Taurus? Oh wow, you have really good energy, Taurus. I like your energy. Today is really good. You got the 9 of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. So you do want to move forward. I feel like perhaps you had a time out from one another, maybe a short period of time, to just really think if you want to move forward with this individual or not, and really take a close look at what they are offering, what you can offer to them in a relationship, and you come to the realization that you do want this offer, you do want to build up with this individual, and it may take a little bit time because you still as well yourself very busy with healing, busy with finding that strength and that hope again to take on an offer. It's not always like someone needs to offer you and you are always ready. No, sometimes we are not ready to even accept an offer because we feel like we still have to work a lot on ourselves, on our self-esteem, the way that we look at ourselves, right? So you totally understand that you also needed some time apart to work on yourself, to heal yourself, to see yourself in a better light, all right, to feel confident about yourself. So now that you have accomplished that, because you have accomplished that part of yourself, now you can express your desires. Like, what can you bring into the table? And that's what I feel like that was what was very important for you. Like, what can I offer? What can I give? And sometimes when we don't know ourselves, know themselves, we can get very, our self-esteem or our confidence could be lacking because we're like, well, I don't know what I can bring into the table. You know what I mean? But now, you've worked on your self-confidence, you know who you are, all right? And you see yourself as very abundant. You see yourself as confident, you see yourself as independent. You got it all together here. So we've got the King of Swords in the reversed. I don't like that energy, but let's see. All right, so this is, okay. I'm getting a couple of messages here. I got the Two of Wands with the Moon card reversed, and then we got the King of Swords here in the reverse. So this individual may have talked very, I don't want to say manipulative actually. They may have a very mean way of speaking to you sometimes, all right? Like very judgmental, jumping to conclusions, not being upfront and honest about some kind of decision that they have made. This could definitely be also the manipulative and lying energy, but I don't sense that from this individual at this point. I feel like they may have tried to get away with a lot of things or jump to conclusions about your situation or judging you in a situation that came all from a place of insecurity, all right? So they may have, went into a dark spiral and followed their dark, how do I say it, like their dark instincts, so to speak, their shadow instinct, and jumped to conclusions when dealing with you. And now they are realizing that, like, okay, maybe I should not attack this individual based on my own fears. And this is what this person is coming to realization of, and they want to release that. They want to release that part of themselves where they were very mean in the way that they spoke to you. And you know it, Taurus, you know that this person could have a very sharp tongue. That's what I'm hearing, like sharp tongue. And now they are choosing a new direction with that. Like they have came to the conclusion that this is not going to be something that they can work on, or not something that they can work with. And that's probably what this Death and this World card is talking about. For a year, they may have been very bad-mouthed or very sharp in their tongue and said some things that were just not very nice, all right? So that could be like for a year long, or for some of you, it might be that they may not have expressed anything at all and, ghosted you. But I feel with this King of Swords in the reverse, it was more like bad-mouthed energy that they had. But now they are coming to the realization, like, no, that's not going to work, I need to choose a different direction. I tried that and it got me more in trouble, and now I'm seeing my own dark side and my own depth, and this was my whole lesson that I needed to learn. Look at that, the Seven of Swords. So you may have been trying to run away from this individual because they were so bad-mouthed, because they had such a sharp tongue. So now they want a new way of walking this path. This way is over. So if you have this situation going on, they know that they're not going to, they need to change themselves. Not only for you, but perhaps for themselves as well. Fears for... Wow. You got the Ten of Cups with the Four of Cups. So you're still holding back, all right? You're not completely trusting this individual, and that's because you have this history with them, right? And you're not very sure if this situation would pan out in the right way. So you're trying to reject the situation or the person as much as you can because you still want to be 100% sure if this is going to work this time around, because you don't want to be rejected again. You don't want to go through that disappointment again. You don't want to go through the situation where you both can see eye to eye and talk about your emotions. You want that happiness, but you have a fear that you may not reach that happiness with this individual, and you will still feel rejected and disappointed and not, you know, not being accepted for who you are. All right, so that's kind of like your fear of being rejected, and that's when you kind of like stop yourself of dreaming, stop yourself of chasing what you truly desired, and, you know, offering what you want to offer, your love, your cup, your wishes, your fulfillment. Like you're not sure if this person is going to accept that based on what you have been through in the past with this individual. So you're being very cautious. You're being very, very cautious at this point. What is the fears for the other person? Nice. 8 of Pentacles. This person does want to work on the situation, all right? And they may feel like you are overworking yourself as well. Maybe that's like your way of not wanting to deal with this situation sometimes. So they may feel like you know, dive yourself into work and, you know, get yourself a lot of distraction by building yourself up and working on your own craft. So they may feel that that could become an obstacle if you do work a lot. Maybe you are a workaholic. Perhaps that's the devil, because the devil could represent a workaholic as well. So maybe you are coming to the realization, well, wait, I have already everything I wanted, so why do I just keep on pushing myself? For some people, it could be a distraction, right? Like you distract yourself with a lot of work so you don't have to deal with that situation that's called love. And you are coming to the realization perhaps that, okay, I do need some kind of a balance, because, you know, you can get drained very, very quickly if you only focus on work and you don't focus on the things you love or the people you love. What is their fears? Yeah, King of Wands. Look at that. I like it. I like it. So they are very serious. They do want to put the work in it as well. They are very sure that you are the right fit. All right, this is the King of Wands. King of Wands in the upright is a very positive energy. They are a leader. They work for themselves perhaps. All right, or perhaps you, both of you perhaps are working for yourselves. And this person knows exactly what they want in life and how they are going to reach that. They know how to work on their own goals. They are a manifester such as yourself, and they are very sure that you both can make this happen if both of you will put in the work. All right, so this is very positive energy from them. But I do also get that this person is kind of like mirroring you and putting all their energy into work, because they may have a fear that you will not put in the work with them. So be careful of that energy, but overall it's very, very positive. So let's see what else we got for your outside influence, and I am going to continue this reading on Vimeo. So if you like this reading, please drop a like and share a comment with me, and subscribe if you didn't. And I will discuss the outside influence on Vimeo, and then I will see how you both view each other, your future energies and advices for you. So you can find that link down in the description box below this video. I have the Temperance card. It's very, very positive. Like, I'm so happy for you guys that you have been through a lot of turbulence in the past couple of months. I could definitely tell, but now it's finally coming to a, you know, a brighter day is what I'm seeing here. You do have the 2 of Cups reversed with it, the 2 of Wands reversed, and the 4 of Pentacles. So it's very clear to me what is going on here. I feel it's just a matter of trust. All right, for both of you, like, who's going to call the shots here? Who's going to open up first? Who is going to express first? And I feel like that is what's going on in this situation right now, because I feel like both of you can do bad on your own, bad all by yourself, And that's why you get so confident in where you are right now that you don't even want to push things. So you're definitely out of that devil energy of like wanting to control things, wanting to, you know, see where this is going with the situation. Now you're kind of like both on such a relaxed island, all right, that both of you are like, okay, who is going to have the real talk first? Who is going to open this can of worms first? So with that being said, I am going to continue it. Follow me. The link is down in the description box below this video. I hope this reading really helped you guys out, and thanks for helping me out as well. Thank you and bye.